What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside. Africa. Africa, as many people are wanting to believe in and for, is not legitimate. I just got off the phone today with a young man, and I was just sharing with him on a project he is embarking on. He wants to bring in diaspora, start a community, get this land, and he wants to really help and assist people. But I warned him and I said, many people like yourself have done these type of land selling plots, and it always turns into a scam. People, they reach out to me, they tell me that they got scammed by this individual, that individual, and it was all because of the fact that the person didn't even know how to navigate through acquiring property over in Africa, did not know the rules of engagement, and did not even know the culture of the people who you're doing business with. Let me drop some nuggets for you all. This is first and foremost not against Africa. This is educating you about the things and the ways of Africa. I've been to 33 African countries, and I'm gonna tell you this right here. Their ways of doing business, their ways of thinking, their ways of carrying on day to day is totally different than ours. A man's word you do not hold as truth when you're in Africa. A man's word is only what comes out that might benefit him at that moment in time. You can ask a man, can he build a house? And he'll tell you yes. You ask a man, can he fix on your car? He will tell you yes. You ask a man, does he know anything about, security or computers or whatever? And he or she is going to tell you yes. Now, I'm not talking all Africans are like this, but I am talking a large majority of people, because of their backgrounds financially, will do any and almost everything in order to get money. I have seen people sell themselves for little to no money. And when I say sell themselves, not physically as far as their body's concerned, but sell themselves as far as their integrity, the moral ethics, the morality of where they might stand spiritually. Just because a person claims that they are an upright standing person, we know this. This is not just Africa. This is around the world. But I find a large majority in Africa, because of those who are coming in with money, many want that money. So I told this young man, if I was him, this project that he is wanting to do, that I've seen so many other people do, he may want to rethink that. Because even the land that he supposedly have purchased may not be his. You see, over in Africa, there's a thing that's called greasing the palm. Now, they don't call it that, but we do. Anybody can be bought. The president on down to the lowest man can be bought. Now, I'm not saying all presidents and every citizen, but what I'm saying is that we know that majority of these countries that have strong ties to Western worlds, these presidents, these administrators, whomever you want to give their titles, can be controlled by money. Legitimacy. Now, we know that in Africa, many laws do exist, but we know many laws could be broken. And that is being broken by the show of money. Now, I myself can go around Africa, and if I need something, I can just pay somebody to do it. If I want to skip the line, I can pay somebody to do it. If I want my paperwork, whether it's for land or for a house or whether it's for a car or whatever, if you got the money to expedite something, your money will make way. This is one of the hindrances that I find in Africa, because of the fact that it takes everything so long to happen, because people who's got that money and they want to do business immediately are willing to pay, and your paperwork sits on the desk for months in and out being bypassed, because there are people out there who bring in this paperwork to be done who are getting paid money. I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, and I don't want to make it seem like Africa is not a place that you should go. I am saying that, how do you navigate through? Because if you don't know how to come and approach people being apprehensive with no trust in them, you're going to get fooled, scammed, taken advantage of. Sad to say. So my approach when I come into Africa, I trust nobody. Hell, I barely trust my damn self. Why would I want to put a trust in what somebody tells me what they're able to do? Why would I want to trust somebody? I don't care who they are, yet they will say they can provide us something for you if you give them money, and yet in return, you may not get what you thought. Legitimacy. Is Africa legitimate? Is there a legitimacy in the ways of Africa? For the most part, there's not. Sad to say. And as this young man told me, he said, well, I've never heard you say these things on your videos while you're on YouTube. And I said, oh, yes, I have. I've warned many of people in how to do business and what not to buy and what type of investments that you should do. But I keep getting emails, I keep getting calls on people who get scammed. The number one thing that people get scammed in Africa is land. You got people out here who were selling land. Where are they now? Every time I see people who sell land, there's always accusations that they've been scammed by these people, or the person who is selling the land actually got scammed themselves. So as I told this young man, just because you got paperwork to say that you purchased this land, don't mean it is yours. You might find out down the road that piece of paper that they gave you was not real. Even if you took it through the land commissions, because their hands could be greased. The people who in the whole system of pushing paperwork alone, not verifying, not trying to find out whether or not this is legit or not, a purchase, or is there an ownership that owns this property for real or outright, with a dilapidated, antiquated system, paperwork filed in boxes that's not even on computers, to be able to substantiate who really owns land. Would you really want to put your money and buy land in an antiquated system? Majority of Africa is antiquated. Majority of Africa hasn't even gotten up to par in some of these things. But in saying that, you need to be aware as you enter into these cultures, who many don't look at themselves as being a thief, a liar, not forthcoming, integrity. These people here look at it more as a means of survival. If they can provide some sort of service to you, not exactly what you're wanting, but some type of service, in their eyes, they believe that they have fulfilled their end of the bargain, even if you don't get what you were requesting in the end. I'm saying there are many scams that go on in America. People lose billions of dollars. I've been scammed before in America. People lose billions of dollars in America. Whether it is property, whether it's business deals, whether it's investment deals, it happens. But because of people who have an angst to want to go to Africa and want to start a new beginning, I'm saying trust no one, trust no thing, and everything is short-lived. What do I mean by that? You purchase something today, it might not be there forever. Just enjoy it while you have it. This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside.